Have you ever wondered why some people thrive in the surplus funds and overages industry, while others give up before they even get started? What if I told you the biggest challenges in this business are also the most misunderstood, and that knowing how to handle them could change everything? 1. The challenge of lean research in surplus funds recovery. Why is lean research such a roadblock for so many people? Lean research, also sometimes called debt research or due diligence, is a cornerstone of surplus funds recovery. But what most people don't realize is how complicated and frustrating it can be. The truth about lean research. Public record systems aren't standardized. Even neighboring counties have completely different ways of storing and presenting data. Online access varies wildly, and understanding the legal jargon in these records can feel like learning a new language. It's incredibly time-consuming. Hours spent combing through records are hours taken away from the activities that actually generate income. What most people get wrong. They try to do it themselves, thinking it will save money, but the reality, it's holding them back. Here's what works. Outsource to virtual assistants. Let trained professionals handle the tedious parts while you focus on high-value tasks. Partner with experts. Team up with someone who specializes in lean research. You bring your perspective and deal closing skills, and they bring their expertise. The secret? Delegation isn't a shortcut. It's a strategy. Focus on what you do best, connecting with claimants and closing deals. That's where the real money is. But tackling lean research is just one piece of the puzzle. To truly succeed, you need to understand the bigger picture, the challenges of running an overages and surplus funds business itself. So let's dive into that next. 2. The challenge of owning an overages and surplus funds business. Think owning a surplus funds business is a quick path to riches? Think again. This business is rewarding, but far from a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not a slot machine, it's a marathon. And the truth is, you're the one calling the shots, which isn't for everyone. It's not just about technical skills. It's about who you are and how you approach challenges. The skills you need. Perseverance. Expect setbacks. You'll need to refine what you learn in courses to make it work in the real world. Self-motivation. As your own boss, there's no one pushing you but yourself. Problem solving. Challenges are constant. Your success depends on finding solutions. Sales mindset. This is the lifeblood of the business. You have to communicate your value and win clients' trust. Resilience. Rejection is inevitable. The ones who succeed are those who learn from it and keep moving forward. What makes the difference? Lifelong learning. Formal education isn't enough. You need to stay adaptable and embrace new skills. Leadership. If you plan to scale, you'll need to inspire and manage a team effectively. Stress management. This journey comes with its highs and lows. Developing mental toughness is key. The bottom line? Success in this business is about mastering the art of persistence, problem solving, and self-motivation. It's not easy, but the rewards are worth it. Something else to know about this business, especially if you're coming from a 9-to-5, is 3. Fixed salary versus contingency-based opportunities. Why do some people thrive in a contingency-based model while others struggle? Let's break it down. Fixed salary model. Expect stable, predictable income. There is limited earning potential since your income is capped, no matter how hard you work. Little room for independence or creativity. Contingency model. There is high earning potential. There's no ceiling on what you can make. You have complete freedom to set your own schedule and strategies. Your success is directly tied to your efforts and results. Why it matters. If you're willing to take on the risks, the rewards can be life-changing. But it requires a mindset shift, embracing uncertainty in exchange for unlimited potential. This isn't for everyone. But for those who thrive on challenge and independence, it's a game changer. Now let's talk about how to get started and build a foundation for long-term success. The first steps to success. Feeling overwhelmed? That's normal. Here's how to start making progress. The first few weeks in this business aren't about instant earnings. They're about learning, building momentum, and refining your approach. Focus on these key actions. Consistent prospecting. The more calls you make, the more deals you close. It's a numbers game. Learn from rejection. Each no gets you closer to a yes. Invest in support. Don't be afraid to delegate tasks or invest in resources that save you time and effort. The secret? Focus on what moves the needle, and don't get bogged down in the details that don't generate results. Finally, in closing, keep this in mind. Surplus funds recovery is challenging, but it doesn't have to be overwhelming. By understanding the real obstacles and focusing on what matters most, you can turn this into a scalable and thriving business.